Just now waking up for day 3. Gotta take like 7 calls, and then I'm gonna have to get right to work. And great news, I got word from one of my business partners last night that he got $750, and then I also got word from one of my clients that he's about to get paid $500, so that's gonna be $1,250 on the first day of August. I am actually cooked. I just got off of all of those calls. And if you're a business owner, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So what I need to do now is implement better performance systems that in my life that are gonna allow me to stay a bit more present and for longer. So eating better food, better exercise regimens. And how I'm gonna do this is I'm gonna go over my monthly budgets and KPIs and all those things today. And I'm gonna put in the budget some sort of like meal plan or meal prep or whatever. And as I was saying yesterday, at certain intervals in the day, I'm going to eat, and only at those times that I'm gonna have specific things I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna eat enough calories, because normally what I would do right now is sit on the couch, doom scroll for a little bit, eat some food. A couple hours would go by, I'd feel bad, I'd be like, shit, the day's over. That's not gonna happen anymore. That ain't gonna happen anymore. So what I'm gonna do from now on is implement exactly that, so that way I'm able to perform longer and still be present, because right now that ain't happening. I gotta edit the rest of the video from yesterday so I can release day 2. As it's day 3, we're seeing some pretty good progress. Just hopped off those calls, feeling pretty good. So I'm gonna keep going, edit that, and get all that done before 4 p.m. at latest 5 p.m. And then I gotta work on some more stuff when it comes to some Instagram content. And after that, finally working on some systems for appointment setting, refining that, and following up with some people and some clients. So I was just sitting on the couch for a good 15 minutes. This is the reality of entrepreneurship. You get tired, you get low energy. I talked to a lot of people, had a lot of conversations, had to send a voice message to one of the business owners that I'm partnered with about the lead quality and those sorts of things. And we're doing well, right? But there's so much we can improve on. Now I got to do some dishes too, which I'm not going to do in the future. I'm going to get meal plans soon. So just so you know, like, this is really important to watch. Not just because I want you to watch my videos, but it's because this is the reality of entrepreneurship. It's not all fun and games and what I mean. It's fun, right, dude? I love making money and helping people. However, you're not just gonna automatically fly to another state or country and not have to do any work, especially as you're trying to scale to the next level. If you just want to make a few grand a month and then stop there, you can work a little hard and you'll be okay. Understand? Gotta put in the work. You want to make a real difference in your business, but that's fine, because you're able to become the type of person who's able to actually achieve something. This food looks scrumptious, like it's delightful, beautiful, filling. However, I ain't gonna eat that yet, even though I just made it. Gonna go finish editing and posting yesterday's video, because these videos aren't just a commitment to YouTube or to sell you guys in something. This is a commitment to myself. This doesn't just stand for showing my business, trying to sell somebody something. It's a commitment to who I'm becoming, not who I was. Dude, I just sat here for the last like 3 or something hours editing that video. Now all I have to do is add the music, and then I'll be ready to post it. This is the reality. I'm forcing myself to be the type of person who has to succeed, and I have no other option than to do it. And by the way, during this whole time, I'm trying to learn German. If you know German, just follow me on Instagram. It's in the link in the description. DM me, let me know you know German. We can start talking. I gotta learn some more. On top of that, I'm training for a 10-mile that I'm gonna run a few weeks from now, all while posting one of these every single day and scaling my clients to $1 million a month by the end of the year. Because truthfully, you can do anything you set your mind to. And I used to have a little bit of doubt to if that is really possible until now. I know this because after my house burnt down, I spent some time working, and then I chose to take a second to reflect. Why didn't I really take advantage of the opportunities I had before? I could literally be at hundreds of thousands of dollars per month right now because I was making 10K per month like a year and a half ago. And then what I realized is because I wasn't willing to give up the identity I had and immerse myself in conditions and experiences which forced me to develop the identity I needed to and the character I needed to have to be the type of person that I needed to be able to achieve the goals I want. I'm gonna post that video, finally eat my food, and then get to work session number 3, I think, of the day. It's now 10 p.m. and my video is finally now about to go up for day 2 as I'm recording day 3 right now. Something's gotta change. What I'm gonna do is, going forward, have a block on my schedule after I wake up and get ready for the day. It'll be 6:30. First 4 hours strictly dedicated to content. I can't have 6, 7, 8 back-to-back calls instead of recording this content. Then it's almost the end of the day. So from now on, waking up at 5:30, all my content will be done by 10, so I can have the rest of the day to be focused on taking calls, signing clients, and building systems so I can deliver to those clients and deliver to the businesses I'm partnered with. Finally, gonna go eat that food, record some more content right after, then day's all over. Instagram Reels are complete. Didn't end up getting to those systems because it's almost 3 a.m. Procrastinated the last about 20 minutes. So I know I gotta get going to sleep. And what I've learned is that one of 3 things happen if I don't have a good performance system backing what I do. Because I have clarity in my vision and a general idea of how to achieve it, what to do, at least in the moment, and how to improve these systems. However, if there's efficiency or things that get in the way, that increases the amount of decisions I have to make and therefore creates friction, creating resistance between me and the work. And during those scenarios, what I either do is revert back to eating more because that was my old identity, not because I was like fat or something. It's actually because I was always trying to gain weight, get stronger, which is totally fine, right? You gotta get your protein in. However, that's not the ideal, utmost priority at the moment. Number 2 is watching some sort of TV while eating, or number 3 is just generally like scrolling on Instagram Reels, doing low-level admin tasks and work or things that aren't gonna directly drive the business forward. I had to think, what's gonna change? What am I gonna do differently? Well, man, what I'm gonna do differently going forward is, number 1, identify the uncomfortability that comes with presence. Because what I realized is I almost have no time just to think, especially as your business grows. There's more feelings of chaos, more responsibilities, and more things to get done. And you can easily get caught up in that without a second to just stop. So instead of completely crashing for hours, or even what I was doing before, which was days, I'm going to take small breaks in between tasks. Just sit there, be present and focused. Because this month is already off to a great start. My clients and partners have collected $1,250 and it's just day one. This is where I double down. This is where I really show myself that I'm committed. And this is what's going to be the difference maker. Instead of having that and then just dropping back down, it's going to be change. Imagine it like you're running through a forest and it's dark. It's a little creepy because like, oh, it's dark. But I enjoy it because I see a little bit of light at the end of the forest, and guess what? Forest still keeps going after that. But because of that little bit of light, just that tiny bit of brightness, I'm gonna keep going, and it doesn't matter if it's dark, it doesn't matter if it's light. Because it's actually not about the light, what I realized, because I seen it, and I realized it's not about that light. It's about the run. If you want to see more authentic, clear, no sugar-coated, no bullshit content on me documenting exactly how I'm scaling these businesses to a collective of $1 million a month by the end of this year, all you've got to do is just subscribe and keep watching.